Hello friends, happy Tuesday. You've made it through Monday. Congratulations. Welcome back in the Golden Tee Lounge. Yours truly, Kevin Lindsay here. And it's time to take a look at this week's events mode, both for home and GT Live and GT PGA Tour commercial games. It is the old school all drivable par 4s, kicking things off here with Desert Valley number 2. Now, this is not a weekly event, so the likelihood of you getting in the same contest that you see me playing is very low by the time we post this video up later this afternoon. But the holes that you see across the board, like Misty Springs number 5 as hole 2, those will stay the same. But of course, just like every X-Man contest that we have in Golden Tee, you will see different conditions in every game that you get into. So whether you are playing on your Golden Tee Home Edition or a Golden Tee Live or PGA Tour cabinet, of course, need to make sure that it is updated to 2022. We've seen a plethora of Home Edition owners getting those updates in and getting those shipped out here over the last couple of weeks. So, oh, dang it, right into the trees. Otherwise, it would have been perfect. Like every shot I screw up. But if you have yet to go order your Home Edition update, my friend Kelsey, who is not far from this office here where we're recording these videos, would really love it if you went to goldentee.com/home. That will take you straight to the cabinet update section. If you're online with your Home Edition, you can put in your cabinet ID, and then the system will automatically generate the cost of your update depending on if you updated to 2021 last year, if you're on a 17, 18, 19, etc. And then we'll get that shipped out to you, and you could be playing in this course, you know, hopefully by the weekend here or early next week. If you don't have a Home Edition, goldentee.com/locations, as always, the place to find a game near you. By the way, Heather Point number 4, a hole that has not been in an event or Freaky Friday in a long time. That's why I wanted to use one of these old school courses from many, many years ago in the Freaky Friday, because this is another good example. If it stays, oh, that would have been a heck of a shot. Turtle Island number 8, another fun, always drivable, a little off-centered par 4. But as long as you don't bounce off that rock too badly, a fun shot to score an eagle on. Royal Cove number 5. This is, you know, I would say this is an underrated hole, especially as I almost put it in the bottom of the cup. Underrated because it doesn't get much love because of Royal Cove. Royal Cove, very tough course. I want to say from 2011. Same thing with Tundra number 5. Anytime you think of drivable par 4s, there's other holes on Royal Cove and Tundra that usually get included. Tundra, I believe, is hole 15, where you gotta funnel it through a couple of mountains to get on the green. But again, this is why it is the old school all par 4 classic. A fun mix. Some holes that you may see every once in a while, and some that you haven't. Here's another good one, and I think my 8-wood may actually be too strong for this with this 11-mile-an-hour wind. Antelope Pass number 5. Honestly, I'm going to tee it up just to be safe. I really didn't need to. And as long as you bounce out of that stuff, or you bounce enough on the rough and not in the that real tough dirt, should be able to get up there, putting in for eagle, no issue. So, 18 under is what you're shooting for after 9 drivable holes. Of course, I went to the water on hole number 3, which was Greek 5, but that's okay. Turning the corner here, Falcon Sands number 7, another fun hole that we haven't seen in a contest in a long time. 12-mile-an-hour wind might seem a little strong, and I didn't hit the shot well enough. Well, it's not in the sand at least, or at least not yet. But that's a fun hole because there's so many different tee spots on this hole. Sometimes with the wind you may go to the left like I did. Other times you may go to the right. There may be certain spots where you're going to actually have to hit a pretty tough, you know, C2.5, C3. Hole 11 here, Dusty Bend 12. You saw this one recently. This is probably one of the only holes you've seen in this contest recently. Former Design-A Hole winner. Probably one of the more extravagant Design-A holes that we've ever created, or that we've created in terms of actually having to build from the brainchild of one of our winners. But as long as you can get over that water tower and avoid the railroad, a fun hole nonetheless. Hole 12, Southern Oaks 14. Another one of those. I didn't want to pound that shot too hard. This actually may have a chance. And of course, too close for comfort. Hit the fringe. No shotties for me. That hole, again, probably one of the easier par 4s of Southern Oaks because that course is such a difficult one. And then you get here to hole number 13, Pearl 15. This one, I want to say, is not as complicated as it may look. It's only complicated if you make it that way. You can be safe and hit a nice A1, A1.5, 8 wood with bite. Highly, highly recommend that you do not use backspin because, especially if you try the 3 hybrid route like I like to, that ball is going to hit the green, kick right off into the water. There is a world you can live in where you can hit an 8 wood and you should be good to clear these trees. Screw it. Let's try it. It's better I try it than you guys do. Nope, nope. It doesn't clear those trees. So don't hit the 8 wood. Just go around. But that's why I'm here, you know. As I said, better for me to hit the water in this contest than you guys when you're out there playing at your favorite location or at home on your own game. Looks like I might not have been the only one to hit the water on that hole. As we move on to Grizzly Flats, number 13. I feel like a broken record in saying this, but again, one of those drivable par 4s that doesn't always get a lot of love in our contests. Now I remember why. Stop. Just losing golf balls left and right here, but that's okay. But as part of these X-Man contests where it's not an events mode and it's not a cumulative score, that's what's fun, is because you can make or break that win on a hole like this. Or you can be like me, who apparently can't chip. This is what I get for being out of the office on Friday. So I haven't played in a few days, more than normal. It's alright. Hole 15, Eagle Crest 14. This is actually a fun one to have, this big 12-mile-an-hour wind. I'm going to just smash this 8 wood. I'm not even going to high tee it. Because with that wind, it's going to clear it. I probably should not have used backspin. It's at least still reachable. I played that chip safe because I knew probably wasn't going to hit the cup on that one. Number 16, Indigo 15. Another hole that you have seen recently in contests more than the others. I'm going to just very softly hit a 5 wood because I want to do exactly what it's actually doing. Holy crap, is it going to go in? Thank you very much. I'm going to give myself a clap because that's, oof. We're going to switch to yours truly. Only because it's been a while since I've actually hit a hole-in-one. Although, I feel like I've accidentally showed my phone number here before. Now, the reason why I hit a soft 5 wood with bite is because I knew the 6 wood I'd have to hit a little harder, and exactly what happened here was what I was hoping for. So, that's one way to play Indigo Mountain 15. Now, Grand Canyon 13, another one you saw recently. This is probably one of the tougher ones, especially where I have a 14-mile-an-hour wind, because I either have to hit a 6-wood, which is not a fun club to cut in, especially with a 14-mile-an-hour wind, or I have to hit a soft 5-wood. I could probably try a high T8 wood. Let's see. Now, I wanted to hit that more towards the 2, and I hit it in between 1 and 2. So that ball is going to be a goner. Now, at least the drop spot is sort of friendly, and my chipping still sucks, so oh well. Another one of those tough par 4s that get thrown in there towards the end, but not impossible. That one's kind of anomaly where it's going to be tough, but you're probably not going to have something that tough every round you play. And then another hole we haven't seen in quite some time, Bear Lodge 15. This is a fun one, especially with 13-mile-an-hour wind in my face. I'm going to just punch a high 5-wood and let the wind do the rest. I was hoping for another hole-in-one to at least end on a more positive note. Should have been great shot points, but that's okay. So, GoldenTee.com/locations to find a Golden Tee Live or PGA Tour 2022 near you. If you have a home edition that is not updated, GoldenTee.com/home to get that update ordered. And stay tuned to us all week long. We'll have a lot more Golden Tee action coming.